losing a loved one is never an easy thing to handle.
That's right, and imagine how tough it is for a young child to process this. Now, that very thought is why Wichita Falls, or Hospice of Wichita Falls, is once again hosting Camp Grin Again to help children process the loss of a loved one.
And Curtis Jackson explains what this program means to these kids.
The children attending the camp talk about their feelings and emotions while learning coping skills. This year's theme was Mission Impossible, and organizers with the camp say by the end of the camp, these children will learn that anything is possible. This is Izzy Duran's first time attending Camp Grin Again. She recently lost her father due to a heart attack, but with the help of folks with Hospice of Wichita Falls, she's learning the necessary tools to cope with her father's death.
I went to the counseling sessions before they have this, and it's helped a lot with like guilt, anger, sadness, it's just helped me through everything.
As you can imagine, losing a loved one can be very tough to cope with, and Children's Program Coordinator Amanda Coley says she's seen firsthand the impact that this camp can have on grieving children.
It's kindergarten through 8th grade, so they start in kindergarten, sometimes will go all the way until they age out in 8th grade. So it's really nice to see the progression and the way they deal and cope with things, whether it's a loss or whether it's something else going on in life. The techniques and skills that we teach them during this camp, they can use for basically anything.
This year's theme is Mission Impossible, something that Coley says allows the kids at the end of the camp to see that anything is possible.
So we're kind of teaching them that sometimes when we think it's impossible to get through grief, that by the end of the week we want them to know that they're possible. So it comes from impossible to I'm possible.
During camp, kids will go through counseling classes speaking about experiences they've had or speaking about what has helped them get through their loss, in turn helping other kids see what they need to do to continue moving forward with their loss.
So we know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Everything will be okay, and it is okay to, if you just need to break down, it's okay to break down. If you need to punch a pillow or something, it's okay to do that, because there is stages of grief.
Losing a loved one will never not hurt, but with the right tools, these children will learn how to grin again. Camp Grin Again will wrap up this Friday. Organizers say if you want to sign your kiddo up, they won't turn anyone away, but want to remind parents that the camp is a week-long program, so if you sign your child up today, they will have missed out on what was learned earlier this week.
Okay, Curtis, thank you so much for that sweet
What
story.
a wonderful, wonderful camp that is. Well,